Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we are going to build your personal playbook for turning that cryptocurrency into real spendable cash. We're going to cut through all the noise and give you a super clear step-by-step guide to get it done right.
All right, let's just dive right into it. This is the question, right? I mean, every single crypto owner faces this sooner or later. You've watched that number on your screen go up, which is great, but making it real, turning it into money you can actually spend, that's a whole different ballgame. So let's map out exactly how you do it.
Okay, so your first big decision is which path you're going to take. There are really three main roads to choose from, and the one you pick is going to directly impact how fast you get your money, how much you end up paying in fees, and, how much privacy you have along the way.
First up, we've got centralized exchanges. The easiest way to think about these is that they're basically the stock brokerages of the crypto world. They are the regulated go-to places for turning something like Bitcoin into actual fiat currency. For most people, this is going to be the gold standard, especially if you're dealing with larger amounts. It's all about security and reliability here. Next up, there's peer-to-peer, or P2P. Now, this method completely cuts out that big corporate middleman. On P2P platforms, you're connecting directly with another person to work out a trade, and that gives you a ton more flexibility. But it also means you have to be way more careful about who you're dealing with. The responsibility is on you.
And what if you need physical cash, like right now, in your hand? Well, that's where Bitcoin ATMs come in. You can literally walk up to a machine, send some Bitcoin from your phone, and walk away with cash in minutes. It's incredibly convenient. But, and it's a big but, that convenience comes at a really, really steep price.
And what's so great about this table is how clearly it lays out those trade-offs we were just talking about. Just look at the numbers. An exchange is your best bet for low fees and top-notch security. But yeah, you're going to have to wait a few days. The ATM, it's instant, but those fees, whoa, they are in a completely different league.
And this chart just hammers the point home. This is the true cost of convenience, right here. On average, an ATM is going to charge you 10 times more than an exchange. Think about that for a second. A 15% fee on a $1,000 withdrawal means you're paying $150 just for the speed. That is a massive premium.
So let's zoom in on the method that most people will probably use, and for good reason, the centralized exchange. Let's break this down into a simple, repeatable process that you can follow every single time.
And just to give you a sense of scale here, get a load of this number from Chainalysis, $4.6 trillion with a T. That is how much regular money flowed through these platforms in a single year. It just shows you how absolutely central these exchanges are to the entire crypto economy. This is where the action is.
Now, before you can sell anything on a regulated exchange, you're going to run into something called KYC, or Know Your Customer. I know it might feel like a hassle to upload your ID and proof of address, but it is a non-negotiable security step. It's there to protect you, to protect the platform, and to make sure your money has a clean, legitimate path to your bank.
When you really boil it down, the whole process is just these four simple steps. You pick an exchange and get verified, you deposit your crypto into their wallet, you sell that crypto for dollars or euros or whatever, and then you withdraw that cash straight to your bank account. That's pretty much it.
So, in that final step, the withdrawal, you'll usually have a choice to make. It's the classic trade-off, speed versus cost. Do you want your money for free, but you're okay waiting a few business days with an ACH transfer? Or do you need it like today, and you're willing to pay that $25 to $35 fee for a wire transfer? The choice is yours. Okay, now for a crucial reality check. The number you see on the screen when you hit that sell button, well, that's not the exact number that's going to land in your bank account. There are costs involved, and understanding them is really key to managing your expectations and your profits. You gotta be prepared for these three potential fees. First, the exchange itself will take a small trading fee for handling the sale. Makes sense. Second, if you're moving crypto to the exchange from a personal wallet, there's a network fee that gets paid to crypto miners. And finally, like we just saw, there might be a fee to withdraw the cash to your bank. They're usually small on their own, but they can definitely add up. Okay, this right here is without a doubt the single most important financial rule to remember in this whole process. In most countries, any profit you make from selling your crypto is treated as a capital gain. That means it's a taxable event, and you are legally required to report it. So please, keep good records, and honestly, it's always a good idea to consult a tax professional.
Now, for what is arguably the most important part of this entire explainer, protecting your stuff. The moment you decide to move your funds, you become a target. Following a strict security protocol isn't just a good idea, it's everything.
Let's be perfectly clear about this. A password, by itself, is not enough. The single most powerful security move you can make is enabling two-factor authentication, or 2FA. It means that even if a hacker somehow steals your password, they can't get into your account without also having your physical phone. And pro tip, use an authenticator app, not text messages. It's much more secure.
And here is a brilliant and totally underused feature: withdrawal address whitelisting. This thing acts like a digital fence around your money. You basically tell the exchange, hey, my cash can only be sent to this specific bank account that I've already approved. So if a hacker gets in, they can't just send your money to their own account. The system will block it. It's fantastic.
So before you ever hit that final withdraw button, I want you to run through this checklist. Think of it like a pilot's pre-flight checklist. Every single item here is designed to counter a specific kind of threat. And that last one, doing a small test transaction, it's a game changer. Sending just a few bucks first to make sure it gets there okay can save you from a catastrophic loss.
And there you have it. You've got the whole playbook. You now understand the different ways to get to cash, you know the real costs and taxes involved, and you know the absolute non-negotiable security steps to keep your funds safe. You are empowered to cash out safely and effectively. So the only question left is, what's your first move?